Andy Pandy's waiting for us in his house today. Let's go and find him, shall we? There he is. Hello, Andy Pandy. Were you really asleep? Wake up. Oh, what a big stretch. That's right. Look, he's even touching his toes. We have a song about touching toes. Are you going to play too, children?
Andy sits down and touches his toes. La la la, la la la. First with his fingers and then with his nose. La 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 la. Andy sits down and touches his toes. La la la, la la la. First with his fingers and then with his nose. La 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 la.
Children, are you doing what Andy does? Come along. Sit down on the floor. Ready?
Andy sits down and touches his toes. La la la, la la la. First with his fingers and then with his nose. La 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 la. Andy sits down and touches his toes. La la la, la la la. First with his fingers and then with his nose. La 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 la.
Let's do that again, Andy Pandy. Just once more.
Andy sits down and touches his toes. La la la, la la la. First with his fingers and then with his nose. La 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 la. Andy sits down and touches his toes. La la la, la la la. First with his fingers and then with his nose. La 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 la.
There's another verse to that song. Here it comes. But I think you'd better just watch this time, because the words are different.
Andy kneels down to see how it feels. La la la, la la la. Then he lies down and kicks up his heels. La 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 la. Andy kneels down to see how it feels. La la la, la la la. Then he lies down and kicks up his heels. La 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 la.
Let's do something else now, shall we? Look, Andy, what an enormous box. Do you know what's in it? Let's see if we can find out. Can you hear anything? I wonder what is in the box. Do you know, children?
What's in the box? What's in the box? Andy is trying to undo the locks. Andy is wondering, goes up and knocks. Jack in the box.
Now you know what's in the box, Andy. Jack in a box. What a funny name. Jack in a box. He made you jump, didn't he? Is somebody coming? It's Teddy. Hello, Teddy. Look at this great big box. Do you know what's inside? We know, don't we, children? Andy Pandy knows too. Teddy, see if you can find out. Andy found out. Can you hear anything? What's in the box? What's in the box? Teddy is trying to undo the locks. Teddy is wondering, goes up and knocks. Knock, knock. Jack-in-the-Box! What a surprise, Teddy. Now you know what's inside. Jack-in-a-Box. Haven't you ever seen one before? Would you like to see him again?
What's in the box? What's in the box? Andy is trying to undo the locks. Andy is wondering, goes up and knocks. Jack in the box.
Let's look at him closer. And do you see that he has a cap just like Andy Pandy's? I wonder where he got it. Look at his hair made of wool and his little hands. Has he any feet? No feet. Well, he won't need to have any shoes or socks, will he? Let's put him back and shut the lid. We'll see if he comes out again. He keeps on popping up and down. And look at Andy and Teddy, jumping up and down, just like a jack-in-a-box. Children, are you going to play too? Let's all play together. You pretend to knock, and when Jack jumps up, you jump up too, and say, Jack-in-a-Box. Ready? Listen. Knock, knock, Jack-in-a-Box. 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 Oh dear, they've both jumped right away. They'll be back soon, I expect. Did you see that Looby Loo was sitting there all the time? I wonder if she's going to get up. Yes, she is. Hello, Looby Loo. Looby Loo, Andy and Teddy have been playing with that big box. You go and knock and see if anyone's at home. There he is. Hello, Jack-in-a-Box. Children, Looby Loo's got a friend now. Jack-in-a-Box is a sort of rag doll, isn't he? Perhaps he'd like to see you dance, Looby Loo.
Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night. Put your left foot in, put your left foot out. Shake it a little, and turn yourself about. Put your right foot in, put your right foot out. Shake it a little, and turn yourself about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo. All on a Saturday night.
That was very nice, Looby. And Jack did dance up and down, even if he hasn't got any feet. Oh, Looby Loo, he's gone to bed. Goodbye, Jack-in-a-Box. That's right, shut the lid. Goodbye, Looby Loo. I think you'd better go too. Goodbye. Goodbye. Andy and Teddy never see Looby Loo playing with us, do they? Shall we see where they are? And look where they are, playing in the sandpit. And what's all this popping in and out? Andy, why don't you and Teddy take it in turns to pop in and out? You first, Andy. Ready? Andy goes in, Andy comes out, hopping and skipping and jumping about. Teddy goes in, Teddy goes out, hopping and skipping and jumping about. Andy goes in, Andy comes out, hopping and skipping and jumping about. Teddy goes in, Teddy goes out, hopping and skipping and jumping about. Andy Pandy, there's another nursery rhyme about jumping. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. Shall we play that? Not in the sandpit, on the grass. Come along. Who's going to be the moon? Andy. All right. Lie down, Andy. Teddy can jump over your feet. Keep still, won't you? Are you going to sing, children?
Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. But to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
Now it's Teddy's turn to be the moon. That's right, lie down. Keep your feet still, won't you, Teddy? Andy's going to jump over them. Here comes the music.
Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog loved to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
Let's do something else now. Look, I know what Teddy likes. It's hide and seek. Who's going to hide first? Teddy? Hide your eyes, Andy Pandy. Don't peep. We'll count 5 while Teddy finds somewhere to hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming, Teddy. Not there. And not there. He can't be far away. Not there either. Oh, I saw something move. There, Andy Pandy has found him. Now it's Andy's turn. Hide your eyes, Teddy. Teddy, turn round so that you can't see. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming, Andy. No, Teddy, you can see he's not there. And he couldn't be there. Oh, go on, don't give up. There he is. Now it's Teddy's turn again. Don't look, Andy Pandy. That's right. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming, Teddy. Children, Andy's seen him. Teddy thinks that because he can't see Andy, that Andy Pandy can't see him. Oh, that was easy, wasn't it? Now one last time. Come along, Teddy. Hide your eyes. You mustn't look. I think you'd better keep your head down. Yes, that's right. Now then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teddy's coming, Andy. Is he there? No. And you know he's not there. Look somewhere else. What about the wall? There he is. It's nearly time to stop playing, Andy Pandy. Suppose you wave from the sandpit. Settle down now, you two, and say goodbye. Andy Pandy's going now, but he's coming again soon. Goodbye, children. Goodbye.
Time to stop play, just for today. Andy and Teddy must now go away. Time to stop play, just for today. Andy is waving goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Pandy's coming to play, la 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 la. Andy Pandy's here today, la 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 la.
Andy Pandy is playing in his house today. Let's go and look for him. Hello, Andy Pandy. Hasn't Looby Loo got up yet? No. Why isn't she well? Are you pretending Looby Loo has a cold so that she has to stay in bed all day while you look after her? Poor Looby Loo. You know Looby, don't you, children? She's Auntie Pandy's rag doll. She looks very comfortable in her cot, doesn't she? I wonder if there's anything she needs. Can you think of anything, Auntie Pandy? Perhaps she's thirsty. What can she have? Orange juice is nice when you have a cold. You go and fetch some, Andy. Don't bother to put the side of the cot up. She won't fall out. Oh, look who's here. Hello, Teddy. Are you wondering why Looby Loo isn't up yet? She's in bed because Auntie Pandy is pretending that she has a cold. He's gone to fetch her some orange juice.
Andy's little teddy bear likes to play with Andy. Now he's climbing on the cot. Come quick, Andy Pandy. Andy's little teddy bear likes to play with Andy. Now he's climbing on the cot. Come quick, Andy Pandy.
Whatever will Andy say when he comes back? Oh, here he is. Come on, Teddy, out you come. It's Looby Loo who has the cold, not you. I know you like orange juice, but it's for Looby Loo. That's right, Andy, you give it to her. Be careful, don't spill it on the bed. There, Looby Loo. Do you think Teddy might have some now that Looby's had all hers? All gone, Teddy. Put the mug away then, Andy. And then we'll all play together. We must do something to amuse Looby Loo. What shall it be? I expect they've gone to fetch something. But now that Andy and Teddy have gone, perhaps Looby can get up. Oh, Looby, you had your shoes on in bed. Did you forget to take them off? No. Then it must have been Andy who forgot. Never mind. Come and dance for us. When you jumped off the cot, you looked like the little girl in the song. Do you remember, Little Jumping Joan?
Here am I, little jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm always alone. Here am I, little jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm always alone. Here am I, little jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm always alone. Here am I, little jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm always alone.
That was very nice, Looby. What a long time Andy and Teddy are. I think you could sing us your special song. The one all about our secret.
When the others are away, I dance and play, and they never, 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 never know. When the others are away, I dance and play, and they never, 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 never know. When the others are away, I dance and play, and they never, 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 never know. When the others are away, I dance and play, but now they're coming back, so I must go.
And they never do know, do they? It's still our secret. Well, Looby Loo, was it comfortable in your cot? Why not? Crumbs in bed. Did Auntie Pandy give you some biscuits? And who ate them, I wonder? Andy, Pandy or Teddy or both, I expect. So you're going to brush out the crumbs. But you can't stop now, Looby. Get back quickly, I can hear them. Oh, she's left the bedclothes turned back. I hope Andy Pandy won't notice. Perhaps he'll think he left them like that. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, Andy, don't forget the children. Let's play You Do What I Do. Teddy, you look at what Andy Pandy does and then try to do it. Now, Andy, you think of something. You look as if you were rowing a boat. Look, Teddy's trying too. What are you going to do next, Andy? Well, I don't know what that looks like. And Teddy doesn't seem to be able to do it at all. Never mind, Teddy. Let's ask Andy Pandy to do something easier. Just putting his hand up. That's very easy. Look, children, Andy can't think where Teddy is. He's playing with Andy. He's so close behind him he can't see him. Ah, now Andy knows where Teddy was. Let's play something else. Andy, how about pretending to be an animal? Let's see if we can guess what it is. I wonder what that is. It's not a cat or a dog. It's jumping. I know, it's a frog. Now, Andy, have you thought of something else? Something over there. Oh, yes, 3 toy animals. A white cat, and a yellow dog, and a pink pig. Let's play a game with them. Suppose Andy, Pandy and Teddy take it in turns to point to one of them when I make the noise it does. Which one goes like this, Andy? That's right, the dog. Now, Teddy, which one says...
Meow, meow, meow.
No, Teddy. Pigs grunt like this. Yes, that's right. It was the cat. Now let's see who can guess this one. Yes, the pig. Now, Andy, Pandy and Teddy will take it in turns to point to one of them, and this time you try to make the noise it makes. Ready? You first, Andy. That one. Did you bark? Now it's Teddy's turn. That one. That's a pig, isn't it? Who knows the sort of noise a pig makes? It grunts. Now it's your turn again, Andy. I wonder how many of you said...
Meow, meow.
Now Teddy again. Choose one, Teddy. Hurry up, Teddy. The pig again. Now Andy. That's easy. Is everybody barking? Teddy, which one are you going to choose this time? Oh, Teddy, you always choose the pig. Let's do it very quickly. Andy and Teddy, you point to each animal when you hear me, but I'm going very fast. Here we go.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
I wonder what Looby Loo thought of that. How's she getting on, Andy? Has she got a hanky? Hadn't you better go and fetch one? Well, Looby, did you like the animal game? Did it make you laugh? It made me laugh, especially when we went faster and faster. Looby, you haven't really got a cold, have you? Andy Pandy's only pretending. That's a good thing. Children, if Looby Loo really had a cold and had been playing that game, what kind of noise would she have made? She wouldn't have said meow like the cat, or barked like the dog, or grunted like the pig. Well, if she had a cold, she would have sneezed, wouldn't she? Choo! 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 Stop sneezing now, Looby, because Andy and Teddy are coming back. And Andy has 2 handkerchiefs, one for you and one for himself. And Teddy has an enormous one. So let's have the sneezing song.
If you sniff or cough or sneeze, use your hanky if you please. Hold it in your hand just so. Take a breath and give a blow.
Let's have that again. Are you going to sing too, children? I hope you have clean handkerchiefs.
If you sniff or cough or sneeze, use your hanky if you please. Hold it in your hand just so. Take a breath and give a blow.
Once more. Just the music this time.
La 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 la.
There's another song with a sneeze in it. Do you know what it is? It's Ring a Ring of Roses.
Ring a roses, a bucket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. Ring a roses, a bucket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down.
You too, children. It's your turn now. You dance with Andy and Teddy, and remember to fall down at the end.
Ring a roses, a bucket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. Ring a roses, a bucket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down.
Are they all down? Some are still standing up. Well, one last time then, all together. Jump up, everybody.
Ring a roses, a bucket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. Ring a roses, a bucket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down.
Say goodbye now. It's time to stop. Goodbye, children. Andy and Teddy will come another day.
Time to stop play, just for today. Andy and Teddy must now go away. Time to stop play, just for today. Andy is waving goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Pandy's coming to play, la 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 la. Pandy's here today, la 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 la.
Andy Pandy's playing in his house today. There he is, in his rocking chair. Hello, Andy Pandy. Is Teddy coming? That must be Teddy at the door. Look, Andy Pandy's hiding from him. He's stooping down behind the screen.
Knock at the door. Who's there? Who's there? Who can it be? It's our teddy bear.
Hello, Teddy. I wonder where Andy is. Whatever's that, Teddy? The screen moved. There it goes again. Teddy, what do you think it could be? We know what it is, don't we, children? Look at him hiding his head. Teddy, don't be frightened. It's only Andy Pandy. Look, here he is. Andy, let's play with the children. You begin, and whatever you do, Teddy can try to do the same. Then the children can play too. Ready? Come along, Andy Pandy.
Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall? Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall? Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall? Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall?
Were the children doing it too, Andy? Good. Oh, but Teddy's shaking his head. Perhaps the teddy bears watching weren't making themselves tall. Well, we'd better play that again. And if anyone has a teddy bear, make him play too, won't you? Begin by going down.
Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall? Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall? Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall? Andy goes down, isn't he small? Andy stands up, isn't he tall?
Let's do something else now. I believe Andy and Teddy have some toys to show you. Look, Andy has 2 elephants and Teddy has 2 kangaroos. Let's have a good look at them. Andy's going to have a ride on the elephants, and Teddy's going to push the kangaroos along. They're like Noah's Ark animals, aren't they? Going in 2 by 2. There's a song all about that. You listen.
The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark for to get out of the rain.
Children, are you going to shout hurrah with Andy and Teddy this time? Put up your hand as if you were waving and shout hurrah, hurrah. I'm sure you could say it much louder than that. You try. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Yes, that was much better. Here's the song again.
The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark for to get out of the rain.
Let's do it again. And this time really shout out, hurrah, hurrah. Here we go.
The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in two by two, the elephant and the kangaroo, and they all went into the ark for to get out of the rain.
Let's go and see where Looby Loo is while they're putting the animals away. There she is, already sitting at the tea table. And here come the others. Andy Pandy, haven't you forgotten something? Oh, yes, you have. Everything's on the table, but have you got clean hands for tea? Better have a look. Are Teddy's paws clean? Teddy, I'm sure they're not. What about Andy Pandy? You'd better go and wash both hands and paws. And make sure you wipe them dry. I wonder if Looby Loo is going to play with us today. She often does. Are you going to call her? Looby, Looby Loo. Hello, Looby Loo. Are you waving to her, children? You do look nice, Looby Loo, with the red ribbons in your hair. Are your hands clean? They are. Well, that's a good thing. Shall we have a nursery rhyme while we're waiting for Andy and Teddy? There is one about tea time. It's Polly Put the Kettle On. Do you know it? Here comes the music.
Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, we'll all have tea. Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, they've all gone away.
That was rather nice. Let's have it again, Looby Loo. And children, you pretend to put the kettle on, and mind you don't forget to take that kettle off again.
Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, we'll all have tea. Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, they've all gone away.
Now come along, everybody. Pick up that pretend kettle and we'll do it once more. And remember, pretend to put it down at the end of the song.
Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, we'll all have tea. Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, Suki, take it off again, they've all gone away.
All gone away. Andy Pandy and Teddy seem to have gone away too. They're such a long time. They should be coming back soon, so you'd better sit down on your chair again, Looby Loo, or the others will see you. Andy and Teddy never find her playing with us, do they? Wouldn't they be surprised if they knew? But it's still our secret, isn't it? But we must go and see what they're doing all this time. Here they are, and they're washing their hands. I think Andy Pandy's nearly finished. Oh, Andy, shaking the water on the floor. Dry your hands on the towel. What about you, Teddy? Oh, yes, your paws are clean. And I'm glad you remembered to put your feeder on. Come along, Andy and Teddy. Hurry up, Looby is waiting for you. There, now we're all ready for tea. Sit down, Teddy. Hurry up, Looby's waiting to begin. Now, Andy Pandy, jellies, sandwiches, cakes and honey. This really is just like a tea party. What about Looby Loo? She hasn't anything to eat. That's right, Andy. Look after her. Teddy, what are you doing? Get down and sit on your chair. That's better. Andy Pandy's having his own tea, now that he's made sure that Looby Loo has something to eat. I wonder what he likes best, jellies or honey. Teddy, you really mustn't get on the tea table. Come down at once. Who ever heard of anyone standing on the table? Have you had enough, Andy Pandy? I know Teddy has. Oh, Teddy, yes, you have. You look half asleep. Let's leave him, Andy Pandy. He won't wake if we creep away, and then we can play Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush. That's a good game for a party. Children, you watch Andy Pandy and do what he does. And you could sing it too.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we brush our clothes, brush our clothes, brush our clothes. This is the way we brush our clothes on a cold and frosty morning. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning.
Shall we play that again? But listen carefully, because this time some of the words will be different. Is everybody ready?
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we brush our shoes, brush our shoes, brush our shoes. This is the way we brush our shoes on a cold and frosty morning. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning.
And here's Teddy. Oh, he's had a nice sleep and is just in time to play Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush once more. Ready? Here we go.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we brush our clothes, brush our clothes, brush our clothes. This is the way we brush our clothes on a cold and frosty morning. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning.
It's time to stop now, Andy Pandy. Say goodbye until next time. Goodbye, Andy. Goodbye, Teddy. Goodbye.
Time to stop play, just for today. Pandy and Teddy must now go away. Time to stop play, just for today. Andy is waving goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I wonder what Andy Pandy's doing today. There he is, and Teddy too. They're both so busy dancing about that they haven't seen us. Hello, Andy. Andy Pandy, the children are here. Show us what you were playing with. streamers. Aren't they pretty? Andy and Teddy have made up a dance with those streamers. Shall we have some music? And children, you could wave your hankies and pretend you have streamers like Andy and Teddy. Now then, you two, that's enough. Put the streamers away. What are we going to do today? Have you anything to show us? I'm sure you have, because I see Teddy's looking towards the garden. Off you go, both of you. We're coming too. Teddy, what a beautiful barrow. May we have a closer look? It's piled up full of things. Children, can you see? Bananas, apples, oranges, and grapes all on the barrow. Teddy's being a greengrocer. There are cauliflowers and cabbages and other vegetables too. May we buy something from your barrow, please, Mr. Greengrocer? What shall we have? Some apples and oranges. And we'd better have some carrots and a cabbage. Will you put them in a bag, please? Thank you, Teddy. But we won't take them because they're only pretend fruits and vegetables, and you'll want to play with them again another day. That's right. Put the bag down. And now Teddy the greengrocer is trying to wheel the barrow along, but it's much too heavy for him. Never mind, Teddy. Leave it there. It looks very pretty. Let's play at something else. You think of something, and we'll try to guess what it is. Off you go. Look at Teddy. I wonder what he means. I can't think. Can you guess, children? Is it something you want to play, Teddy? Is it the marching song? Is it another song? Is it a rhyme? Anything to do with walking? And is it anything to do with a teddy bear? I know. It's walking round the garden like a teddy bear. Come along then, Teddy. Walking round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, jumping in the air. Again, Teddy. And children, you join in and jump when Teddy does. Walking round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, jumping in the air. Walking round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, jumping in the air. Now let's say it very quickly. As quickly as we can. Walking round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, jumping in the air. Walking round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step, jumping in the air. Jumping in the air, jumping in the air. Oh, Teddy, do stop. We're all out of breath, and I'm sure you are too. Besides, I think I can hear something. Yes, there it is again. Must be Andy Pandy. Yes, it is, and he's riding a tricycle. Well, do stop a minute, Andy Pandy. We want to look at your tricycle. Is it new? I didn't know you could ride, Andy. Look, children, there's a big wheel in front and 2 smaller ones behind. And there are the handlebars. That's where the bell is. And there's a saddle, but you can't see much of that because Andy Pandy's sitting on it. And there's a sort of platform at the back. That was specially made for Andy Pandy. It's for carrying things. Ah, and here comes someone who would like a ride on it, although it's really meant for parcels. Keep still, Andy Pandy. Andy, keep still. Teddy's trying to get on. Up you get, Teddy. There they go. Oh, dear. Jump up, Teddy, and hold on tighter this time, and don't go too fast, Andy. Off again. They're doing fine. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind, Teddy. Let Andy Pandy ride alone. You can have a turn later on.
Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, 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 ting. Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, ting. You can hear his bell ring. Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, 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 ting. Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, ting. You can hear his bell ring.
You are a good rider, Andy Pandy. Now let Teddy have another go. He's been waiting a long time. But he always falls off when you turn round, so just go backwards and forwards. And hold on really tight this time, Teddy.
Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, 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 ting. Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, ting. You can hear his bell ring. Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, 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 ting. Andy goes riding carefully, carefully, ting-a-ling, ting. You can hear his bell ring.
Off you get, Teddy. Let Andy go alone now. You run over there by the gate and watch while he does. We don't want you to get in his way, do we? Now Teddy's turn for another ride. Get on carefully. That's right. Teddy's standing this time, and now Andy is taking him for a long ride. So we'd better go and look for Looby Loo. There she is, and she has a little basket of flowers. Did you put all those flowers in the basket, Looby? And are you going to put them in water so that they'll last a long time? Oh, but don't go yet. We must sing something for the children first. Something about the garden Andy Pandy and Teddy play in.
Andy has a garden gay, la 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 la. Andy has a garden gay, la 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 la. Teddy has a garden gay, la 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 la. Teddy has a garden gay, la 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 la.
But you play in the garden too, don't you, Looby? When the others aren't looking. So it's your garden gay too, isn't it?
Looby has a garden gay, la 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 la. Looby has a garden gay, la 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 la. Looby has a garden gay, la 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 la. Looby has a garden gay, la 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 la.
Let's have a good look at the garden. There are lots of flowers. And some cockle shells round the big bed. Some tall plants all in a row. And there's that bell tree. You've seen that before. When you touch it, it tinkles. I wish I had one like that in my garden, but I don't believe there's another anywhere in the whole world. But there are a lot of things in this garden which are like the things in another garden, Mary's garden. She had cockle shells and silver bells. Oh, but listen, there's another kind of bell. Hurry, Looby Loo, they're coming back. They mustn't see you. Well, she only just got away in time, for here's Teddy trying to ride the tricycle all by himself. But his legs are too short to reach the pedals. Give him a push, Andy Pandy. There he goes on his own. Oh, not too fast, Teddy. Oh, he stopped. It's rather hard to ride on the grass. It's nice and smooth on the stone path. Oh, he's stopped again. That's right, Andy Pandy. Give him a push. Oh, you're going into the wall? Oh, what a bump. As Teddy's just bumped into the wall, let's play musical bumps. Do you know the game, children? As soon as the music begins, you begin to dance, and when it stops, you sit down on the floor as quickly as you can. And then the one who sits down first is the one who wins. Do you know it?
Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddling stick and doesn't know what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddling stick and doesn't know what to do.
Teddy, the music stopped, so you must stop too. Andy Pandy sat down, so he won that time. Let's do it again, and I hope all you children are playing too. Andy Pandy, you go and tell Teddy what he has to do. He's listening very carefully. I think he knows now. Are you ready, both of you? Let's have the music again. Here we go.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddling stick and doesn't know what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddling stick and doesn't know what to do.
Bravo, Teddy. You won that time. And now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, Andy. Goodbye, Teddy. Goodbye, children.
Time to stop play, just for today. Pandy and Teddy must now go away. Time to stop play, just for today.